like you guys said, it is LeBron's birthday. So we are going to do a couple LeBron videos today. It's only right. He's just turned 41. He is the oldest player
Is
in
it?
the NBA.
Oh, wow.
3 years running.
Oh, my God.
So no one's joined the NBA older than him in the last 3 years. Or like, of course the current players can't overtake him because they're not older than him.
And he is still
Going.
like performing.
The game that saved LeBron's legacy. I wonder what game they're talking about here. This will be very interesting. Before we get into the video, guys,
make sure you smash that subscribe and follow button.
Let's go.
For losses to the Celtics during his time in Cleveland, LeBron skipped town to join Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh down in South Beach, just to suffer one of the most embarrassing meltdowns in NBA Finals history. 8 years in and still without a championship, LeBron's career reached a boiling point,
pressure,
leading to a career-defining Game 6 in Boston. Win and live another day, or lose and be crucified by the basketball world. Have your legacy tarnished and forever be known as the guy who couldn't show up when it mattered most.
Peak.
LeBron had one game to save his legacy.
I played in Boston so many times. The history speaks for itself. But for this one time when I went to Boston for this Game 6, I felt absolutely nothing.
The game that saved LeBron's legacy.
This will be good. It's going to be a good one.
Entering TD Garden on June 7th, 2012, LeBron was walking into a building he'd become all too familiar with. It was 2008, Game 7 between the Cavaliers and Celtics with a ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals on the line. The one-man army and LeBron James up against Boston's newly formed behemoth of a big three.
KG?
Yeah. The ticket, the big ticket.
No, not KG.
And they were rough back then. The way they played was rough because we've seen a video.
That's his thing, isn't it? KG.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's him. So that we've seen a video and it sounds like they put a lot of pressure on LeBron. So hopefully this dives into it a bit more.
Yet the kid nearly did the impossible. He was dynamite for 45 points.
Fucking hell.
But the Celtics pulled out the win, and just 13 days later, they were crowned NBA champions. After a finals appearance the previous season, it was a second round exit for LeBron, followed by an Eastern Conference Finals loss in 2009. Little did we know that James's time in Cleveland was ticking away. 2010 looked promising though. 61 wins, the hometown kid is a back-to-back MVP, and revenge would be served in round 2. Except that didn't happen. As the 4 seed, the Celtics pulled off the massive upset over the number 1 seeded Cavs.
Insane.
As LeBron suffered another dreadful loss on the parquet floor in Boston. Now 7 years deep without a championship, criticism surrounding the chosen one began to surface.
Respect to LeBron though, because the amount of times they've lost to the Celtics, or they lost at the playoffs and he stayed. He didn't throw a tantrum and say, I want to get traded and this and that. He just stayed. He stuck it out for a while. A lot of people would have just been like, after the second time, they would have.
It must be this team, man.
Yeah.
I'm out.
And they want to win a championship.
The media believed he quit on his team, gave up, was checked out for the back half of that series due to his looming free agency. Whether that's true or not, one thing was for sure. That loss in Boston had a far greater impact than anyone could have imagined.
LeBron James.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
When you went to Miami Heat,
And this
crazy.
fall, man, this is very tough. And this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Yeah, that's
Miami
nuts.
That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the
Young
conclusion I woke
Bron.
up with this morning.
It was a decision that set the NBA world ablaze. The back-to-back MVP and arguably best player in the world leaving his hometown team to form a big three down in Miami. It was baffling. And just 2 days later, he was on stage with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh prematurely celebrating championships together as LeBron claims they'll win not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7 titles as a trio. The entire spectacle rubbed everyone outside of Miami the wrong way, especially in Cleveland. It was seen as weak, disrespectful, and downright unforgivable by the majority of fans. The hate towards LeBron had reached an all-time high. But the man got what he wanted. Success. The Heat won 58 games in their first season together, cruised past the 76ers in round 1, and round 2 offered him revenge. It was LeBron versus the Celtics just as it was a year ago. But
Let's see how this one goes.
He had backup. Miami beat up on Boston to get up 3-1 in the series, and in the final moments of Game 5, Bron got his get back.
Wade, James for the lead.
What a shot.
James over Pierce.
Revenge is sweet.
That might be the dagger.
Oh my god.
Good still.
One devastating turnover for Boston after another.
It was a LeBron explosion, capped off by a two-handed dagger
shocked
through the heart
himself.
of Boston as he finally beats the Celtics. Miami would go on to manhandle the Bulls in 5 in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they seemed destined to win a championship. The only team left was Dallas.
Oh,
Likely
yeah.
playoff run capped off by Dallas upsetting LeBron James, Dwayne Wade.
I bet they didn't expect that to lose to the Mavs in that year. No way did they expect that.
The favored Miami Heat. A stunning ending to one of the more compelling seasons in NBA history.
LeBron collapsed. In the 2011 finals, the man was a shell of himself. He lacked aggression and focus, he couldn't deliver in the clutch, and flat out choked in the most pivotal game of the series. Or the entirety of the series for that matter. With a chance to prove his doubters wrong, LeBron's performance only fueled the narrative that he wasn't a winning player. The weight of that season, from the decision to the hate to the expectations of winning the title, seemingly caught up to him. And as a result, his legacy took a massive blow. All eyes were on him now. He has to deliver. Entering a lockout-shortened season, LeBron responded to all the noise by winning his third MVP in 4 years. The dude was a killer, but of course, the pressure was on him to win a title, not another MVP. So, come playoff time, he cranked it up a notch. Miami annihilated the Knicks in round 1, but round 2 got scary. After a Game 1 win against the Pacers, Miami lost 2 straight to go down 2-1. And to make matters worse, Chris Bosh is listed as out for the rest of the series. There were whispers of another Miami collapse. So, in a critical Game 4 on the road, LeBron answered the call.
He had enough of them losing on these close games.
By James, Hibbert waiting, and one for LeBron. James coming to the basket, and there they go. Been starting to take away by Wade. Lead for James at the basket. James attacking Barbosa. Bang, and a bucket for LeBron.
LeBron flexed his killer instinct with 40, 18, 9, 2, and 2 in the win to avoid a 3-1 deficit. It was an absolute masterclass. From that point on, Miami took care of business, eliminating the Pacers in 6 to return to the Eastern Conference Finals. This time, against an old foe.
Eastern Conference, let's go.
For the 4th time in his career, LeBron was facing the Boston Celtics in the postseason. This time around, the pressure of the world was on James to deliver and get his team back to the NBA Finals. And he quickly showed that he was built for the challenge. With 32 and 13 from Bron, Miami danced on the Celtics with a 14-point win to go up 1-0. In Game 2, they ran it back. 34, 10, and 7 from the King as they pull out a 4-point overtime win to take a commanding 2-0 series lead. Everything was going to plan. Boston's Big Three was far older than they'd been when they beat LeBron in the past. And it now seemed like they were running out of gas. Well, at least we thought they were.
You see how they're saying age is a big thing there? Well, LeBron is currently 41 and he's still performing. So in basketball, age does a lot to people. But this guy I think he's just made out of titanium. He's just able to continue.
He's just LeBron.
LeBron's LeBron, yeah.
Back on home court, Boston answered with wins in games 3 and 4 to knot up the series at 2, which set up a crucial game 5 back in South Beach. LeBron came to play with his fourth 30-point game of this series. Yet Miami is down 1 with about a minute to go. They desperately need a stop.
Yeah. Oh my God. What a close game. Yeah, peak.
Paul Pierce from way downtown. Then Boston leads by 4.
With irrational confidence racing through his veins, Paul Pierce gets LeBron on the switch and proceeds to pull up in his mouth to splash the dagger 3, silencing the crowd and taking a 3-2 series lead back to Boston. Just 1 week ago, Miami had absolute control of this series. A return to the finals seemed imminent, but here they are, just 1 loss away from another cataclysmic failure.
It makes sense why the rivalry between Celtics and LeBron is so much.
Yeah.
Like, I knew they had a rivalry, but I didn't realize they played this many times and the issue was this deep.
Yeah.
Like, they played a lot.
They did.
Yeah. I thought it was like twice or something.
LeBron just wants to beat the S for once.
Like, every time it's like they're just meeting in
Yeah.
the playoffs, and it's just... Celtics seem to be doing really well against them, though. They got him on smash here.
After what
So
happened
far.
last year, a loss in these Eastern Conference Finals would be a devastating blow to LeBron's legacy. He's supposed to be the king, the chosen one, yet he's staring down the barrel of a career-defining Game 6. With all the pressure, all the expectations, and all eyes on him in a game that will forever change his legacy.
LeBron's legacy.
Headed into Game 6 back in Boston, LeBron was faced with the demons of his past. Another elimination game on that ever-familiar parquet floor with absolutely everything on the line. And by the emotionless look on his face, you knew he was about to unleash the beast.
29% from downtown. James blows past Pearson, throws it down.
Tomahawk. Serious one.
Lead.
That's one way to set the tone, a vicious tomahawk slam, and LeBron has his first points of the game. Just moments later, he sizes up Paul Pierce, drains the jumper right in his face, and then spins off Ray Allen and cashes in a ridiculous bump fade. After missing his first shot, the dude has now hit 3 straight field goals. But the engine was just getting warmed up. At the 3:18 mark, he turns on the burners, flying past everyone in transition as he swirls in a backhanded scoop through contact for the and 1. The very next possession, he drills a right wing 3 to put Miami up 10 as he's yet to show any emotion whatsoever. Moments later, he gets the ball in the left block, spins, pump fakes, and laces the leaner around 3 Celtic defenders for his 6th straight field goal. Holy f***. It was the end of the first quarter, and Bron damn near outscored Boston on his own.
Oh my God.
14 points on 6 of 7 shooting. And with Miami up 10 headed into the second, LeBron kept the heat on high.
Paul Pierce described this series as a good old-fashioned bar fight as James hits it again. Sure, Doc Rivers doesn't want him to hesitate then. James, meanwhile, he is knocking down every dueling. Another double-figure game. James tries again and puts it in again. 9 for 10 from the field.
He's on fire, man.
Right now,
Miami Heat. He's bringing the heat.
Again. He right now is at a special zone here in the first half.
A wet jumper in the paint makes it 7 straight, that fadeaway over Petrus makes it 8, a filthy left shoulder turnaround makes it 9, and just a stupid leaning fade on the baseline makes it 10 consecutive field goals made for LeBron as he's up to 22 points on the night. The guy was a machine.
He is.
He's done all of this without flinching at the fact that his entire legacy is on the line. His demeanor was one of a cold-blooded killer. It was disturbing. I mean, look at this. With 3 minutes to go in the second, these were the leading scorers for the Heat. It was...
Oh.
With 3 minutes to go in the...
So you guys can see that.
Second, these were the leading scorers for the Heat. It was the definition of a one-man army. A one-man army that was about to launch an airstrike.
He's about to go nuclear.
Oh, James comes flying in and throws it down. He's got 27 first-half points.
LeBron drops in from the rafters to punch a thunderous putback over 2 Celtics with his hand at the top square of the backboard. 11 straight field goals, the dude has 27 points, and he wasn't done just yet.
That's
With under a minute to
stressing.
go in the first half, he fills up the cup with a tough step back going right for points 29 and 30 of the first half as he grills the sideline with that blank expression on his face. It was a public execution. Miami entered halftime with a 13-point lead, and the only reason Boston is somewhat in this game isn't because of Pierce, Garnett, or Allen. It's thanks to a young Rajon Rondo, who's got 19 and a half. But that was nothing compared to what LeBron did. 35 and 2 on a scorching 12 of
good game for
14 from the field. Plus, his efficiency isn't solely off bully ball and easy buckets around the rim. This is coming off of an array of difficult jumpers and elite touch around the cup. LeBron's greatness was on full display, and after playing the entirety of the first half, he planned to do the same in the second.
There's nothing to handle. I mean, for us, it's win or go home. So, I plan on playing the whole second half.
LeBron's got that winner's mentality right now. No one is phasing that mentality. He's not here to make friends. He ain't here to have a little chit chat with his team. Even his team, they talk like Dwayne said something and he just kind of nodded and went straight back into
Not even a baddie.
Not even a baddie.
Will distract him.
Will distract
Right?
this LeBron. This is winning LeBron.
There we go.
That game I had in Boston, game 6, down 3-2.
A 30-point first half.
It got to a point where I was just out there trying shit, one leg off the wrong foot.
Falling away, gets that to go.
Every time I was shooting, it just felt so perfect, and it was barely touching the net. Like going straight through like a bird, just go straight through the water.
Falling
Or
away,
just one of those
gets that
nights.
to go.
Everything's happening
Trying to poke it away,
for
and
the right
James
reason.
Floats it up and in. Ab steps on Petrus. Now the jump shot.
Everything's
has been going
working.
in all night long. He's got 36 points, 15 of 20 from the field.
Are we for real?
Smoked
A
him.
one-legged fader off the wrong foot off glass over 2 defenders straight out of halftime? Oh yeah, he's still in the zone. Later in the quarter, he rises right in Petrus's grill for the jumper for his 36th point of the night to put the Heat up 15. But Boston wasn't going away so
Hot
quietly.
hands.
With just under 3 to go in the third, Petrus puts back the Pierce miss and the crowd roars as they cut the lead to 10. The Celtics are energized once again, but not for long.
Crowd back into it again.
And I'm not a fan of how they're playing right now offensively.
James
Shots.
for 3, does it again, 39 points, and Miami back up by 13.
LeBron countered with a laser beam 3 to silence the crowd and push the lead back to 13. The King had ice water in his veins, and he hasn't even sat on the bench yet. He was giving Boston no chance to breathe.
Big
Moments
ticket.
after
not
LeBron hit that
impressed.
3, ESPN
KG.
comes back from commercial break to this demon absolutely locked in. This is the
Yeah.
face of a man possessed. Laser focused tunnel vision with absolutely everything at stake. It's as if he was emotionally detached from this game. I mean, you know how LeBron is known for working the officials throughout his career? Well, this game he was a silent assassin. No complaining, no flopping. It was just straight business.
Focus.
At the 30-second mark, Bron pulls
That's how
a
you
quick
win
pickup
games.
jumper and laces it for his 41st point of the night in the third quarter.
Oh my God.
As he's headed into the fourth with a stat line of 41, 10, and 3, with Miami leading by 13. In the final quarter, the King put the finishing touches on his masterpiece, drilling a jumper over KG, and then Wade hits him on the back cut for a lefty finish to push the lead to 25. The TD Garden is silent.
They
They hate LeBron.
Yeah.
Finally, at the 3:11 mark of the fourth, with a 22-point lead, LeBron takes his first rest of the night as he finishes the game with a final stat line of 45 points, 15 boards, and 5 dimes on
That's a serious score, you know.
73% shooting, becoming just the second player in league history to put up 45, 15, and 5 in the playoffs since Wilt Chamberlain in 1964.
Wow.
And the first to do it in an elimination game. With the weight of the world on him, LeBron single-handedly put the game out of reach by the fourth quarter, emptied the TD Garden before the final buzzer, and saved his legacy in what is quite possibly the greatest performance of his career. And as he left the crime scene, Celtics fans booed and heckled him on his way back to the locker room.
They mad as
with
hell.
one even pouring beer on top of his head.
Oh,
LeBron's
I'll be
reaction
pissed.
was once again nothing. The
He's
king
too locked in.
had officially arrived.
Shot clock down to 5.
Any Celtics fans in the chat, if there are any, let us know. How did you feel during this time? If you watched it live,
Yeah.
whatever. Like this moment, watching LeBron do what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, was it as? But what did? Is the fans' facial expressions
How you felt.
explanatory to how
Yeah.
you felt? Let us know.
James fires a three. Bang!
What a fucking shot!
James and the Heat's
I think we've
dreams
seen
of a
that.
championship still very much alive. The Miami Heat are once again NBA champions. LeBron
Wow.
James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted.
Good for him.
Good for him. He deserves it.
Given everything you've been through, when the clock hit triple zeros, what's the first thing that ran through your mind?
It's about damn time.
Legendary. What a W.
Once again in Miami. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The
And then he went to
That was
Cavs.
epic, yeah.
Cleveland.
This is for you!
That was sick.
2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, a shot at history. LeBron stands alone.
W LeBron James, man. That's serious. Through the hardships, he conquered.
Amazing player.
Damn.
Absolutely amazing.
Right, guys, as we mentioned, it is LeBron's birthday, so we're doing 2 or 3 LeBron videos. So we got another one coming for today.
We should have had a birthday cake.
I mean, if LeBron James was reacting with us, it would make sense.
Yeah, I'd have his
So-
birthday cake on his behalf.
Maybe he will find out we exist one day, who knows, and then
Maybe.
wants to join.